It's time now for high school basketball action on AM 1260 KLYC. We have a cross-county rivalry. It is Newberg versus McMinnville at Newberg. Play-by-play tonight brought to you by Les Schwab Tires of Newberg and McMinnville, Davison Auto Parts, First Federal, Golden Valley Restaurant and Brew Pub, Newberg Ford, Lewis Audio and Video of Newberg, Willamette Valley Medical Center, and by Rent-A-Center. And now courtside with Brian Erickson and tonight's game on AM 1260 KLYC.
Welcome to Newberg High School. I am Brian Erickson along with Robert Husband, who will be joining us on the pregame show and also at halftime. We are here for tonight's action as the Newberg Tigers will be hosting the McMinnville Grizzlies. And whenever you get the two teams together, same county, lots of fun, lots of sparks happen, Robert.
Anything can happen. That's the promise that rivalry games usually bring, and this one you feel like it's going to deliver. Newberg comes off an upset of Forest Grove. Really big shot in the arm for a young team that could use the confidence, and they're certainly fired up. McMinnville, meanwhile, they come off a win against Glen Cove, snap a 3-game losing streak in the process, and they're looking to get back into the upper half of the conference. So there's quite a bit to play for in this one.
Newberg, before that victory against Forest Grove, they lost 6 in a row and just wasn't playing very well. They lost Tigard big, and they were close. They lost 12 and only by 9, but they were a team that they weren't gelling. Forest Grove, they finally came together. That's going to give them some momentum for tonight.
Absolutely. It's about the most dangerous thing that you can have is to face a team off an upset. There will still be an emotional high in coming back into their own gym. It just has to feel good to know that McMinnville's coming in here, to know that they've beaten a team that McMinnville lost to in Forest Grove. The Newberg kids should have all the confidence in the world entering this one, and they absolutely deserve it. They've been playing good ball of late.
Now let's look on the other hand. You've got McMinnville, who they dropped 3 in a row, like you said before that. They come in here on the road. Got a big traveling crowd here for them, for the fans. They can make something happen. They're going to try to quiet the crowd, which is a big crowd for Newberg, but they've got to play well, and the big guy's going to play a big factor tonight, Vincent Bowman.
Vince Bowman has been really the story for the McMinnville boys basketball team. The skill and athleticism that he brings, in addition to just being a big physical post presence at 6'7", is just so valuable, especially against a Newberg team that has a little bit of size but maybe hasn't quite seen the caliber of big man that he has. To be fair, I'm not sure too many have at this point. This is actually a former Newberg High School student. He attended here as a freshman, moved to McMinnville as a sophomore, so this is a bit of a homecoming, and as a varsity basketball player in his first season, it's a little bit special for him, I think. So he's going to come out with some energy.
What factors that play in here? The fans know that he was from Newberg, played for Newberg, and then he moves over there. How does that affect everything when he's now playing for the other team?
Well, I did talk to him a little bit before the game, and he definitely, you can tell there's a little bit of wanting in his voice. This is something that he's been looking forward to. He knows the boys on the other side. He knows what they're capable of. And he wants to show some people in the audience that he's grown up with a little bit as to, what he's become and how he's developed. And that's really the story of Vince Bowman, is he has developed along an incredible curve at this point.
All right, predictions tonight. How do you see this happening? What do you see from these two teams? What kind of game would you see?
Well, last minute prediction, I would probably say give me the McMinnville Grizzlies by a final score of 66-63. I think this home court will definitely help Newberg out. This should be just an emotional, close game. And really, I don't know how much distance they'll be able to get. Obviously, McMinnville can get hot from the outside. But Newberg has some shooters, too, and those shooters have confidence now. So I think we're going to come down to those last few seconds, as McMinnville has a couple times this season.
They've played up to their opponents. They've played down to the opponents sometimes. Should be a fun game. The crowd's going to be into it. We'll have your starters coming around, and we will also talk to you at halftime and see where we're at, and also get your Super Bowl predictions, because it is Super Bowl weekend as well.
There we go. It is.
All right. We are just moments away from tip-off here from Newberg High School. I'm Brian Erickson. Robert will be back with us at halftime. Don't go away. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout.
Whether it's audio and video, home security, or automation systems,
Enter password.
Call Lewis Audio and Video of Newberg, a leader in home entertainment technology since 1981. Control it remotely? No problem, even on your iPhone. The staff of Lewis Audio and Video, experienced in business technology needs. Lewis Audio and Video, Highway 99W, across from the Shiloh Inn in Newberg. 503-538-1190. A message from Rosemary Davis, CEO of Willamette Valley Medical Center.
Those folks who don't have insurance, when you come to the hospital, I want you to know that immediately your bill is discounted 60%. And if you can validate an income level at 200% of the poverty level, we will write the whole bill off. If this is a tough time for you and you're needing health care, you can get health care. Don't not do that and make things perhaps worse.
Rosemary Davis, CEO of Willamette Valley Medical Center. The medical center is here to help.
What are you saving for? It's a good question because big dreams are financed by smart savings. And there is no better time to start saving than when you are young. That's why First Federal waives all service fees and minimum balance requirements for account holders under 18. So skip or run to First Federal because your big dreams of tomorrow really do start with saving today. Your friends at First Federal are ready to help you invest in your tomorrows. First Federal, we're here for you.
High School Sports is brought to you by Davison Auto Parts in McMinnville. High school athletes strive to be the best they can be, and so does Davison Auto Parts. Davison Auto Parts, 1717 North Baker Street in McMinnville, takes pride in providing customers with the best quality parts and personal service. As a Napa Auto Parts dealer, Davison Auto Parts has fast access to an inventory of more than 400,000 parts. Davison Auto Parts, Baker Street, McMinnville, a trusted partner in keeping your vehicle safe on the road.
As we come back here at McMinnville High School, Brian Erickson along with you, and we get ready to go. The McMinnville Grizzlies will start off with Tanner Atencio, Drew Smith, Gage Gabrud, Bryce Anderson, and Vincent Bowman. On the other side, Newberg will have Jacob Sundquist, James Wilcutt, BJ Ulula, and Jacoby Wolf, as well as Braden Milroy. As we get ready, and Bowman gets the tip, and it's going to go right to hands off Gabrud. And Gabrud's going to hand it off to Atencio. We've just begun. Grizzlies in their red traveling uniforms, the white numbers. Move the ball around. Atencio goes down a little Bowman to go right to him. He goes inside, goes right away, draws the foul. Foul's going to be on Jacoby Wolf, the 6'7" junior, and that's going to send Vincent to the free throw line to shoot two. Game plan for McMinnville and Coach Graham is to get it to Vincent Bowman and make him do the work. It's been the plan very often this season as the first free throw is no good. He's going to get one more. Good crowd out here tonight for both teams. Grizzlies have traveled well as free throw is good there by Vince. He's got the first point of the ball game. A little bit of pressure being put on by the Grizzlies. Grizzlies are going to be going, or actually Newberg with the ball now coming towards me. I'm in that baseline, kind of a little bit different. No good. And Gage Gabrud gets the block there on Wilcutt. And Gage just kind of stares him down. And the crowd from McMinnville off to my left goes crazy wearing the red shirts here tonight from Newberg. Here is the drive, and Lua puts it up. No good rebound taken there by Atencio. Here come the Grizzlies. Atencio, right-handed dribble on the far side now. He'll try to run the offense. Going to send Bowman down low. Bowman fights to the screen, trying to post up. They go down low to him. Going to back it in. He drives. Nice, easy move. But then he is blocked. Coming over to make the block there was Jacob Sundquist at 6'7". He's going to get the foul. So just like that, Sundquist, along with Wolf, both the 6'6" and 6'7" post players are going to come up with a foul early in this ball game. It is 1-0 to McMinnville. 7:15 to go in the first quarter. And free throw is no good there. Once again by Bowman. He started off 1 for 3. He's going to have one more. Newberg fans trying to distract him a little bit. Misses again, but rebound down low. I think it was taken up. It was by Anderson. Anderson gets to Atencio. They're going to start the offense once again. Gets his off to my left-hand side, down the far side. Go down the Bowman, backing in. Back in again. He's going to go. Nice move. Puts up, draws the foul. Doesn't get it to go. but he dropped another foul, and Coach Brown does not like it for Newberg, and he's going to have to put somebody else in there, as the third team foul is going to go against Jacoby Wolf. Wolf with his second personal. He's going to have to come out of the ball game. The Delashment is going to come in, Tyler Delashment for Newberg. And the fifth free throw is good. 2 for 5 now for Bowman. Bowman gets the drop. It is 2-0. Tyler Delashment is into the game now for Newberg. And he gets the third one. 3-0, full court pressure being applied by McMinnville. It's just on under the 7-minute mark. Here comes Newberg. Here on the near side. To my right. Slowing it down is Wilcutt. Wilcutt goes on the far side to Alola. Playing with catch. Wilcutt here on the near side. 3-pointers up there by Jacob Sunquist. He gets it to go. He ties up the ball game. Sunquist, he's also at 6'6". This is a tall Newberg team. On the far side, playing a little catch now into the hands of Gabrud. Go over to Spence, back to Gabrud, left-hand dribble, going to slow things down, low on him. He's right on the tip of the Tiger, if you're familiar with Newberg High School. Over to Anderson, to Spence, over to Gabrud, and on top to Kinzel, down low to Bowman. He drives in, backs in, hooks it up in. A nice little leaning hook shot, and I believe Bowman, I should say, he has all 5 points for McMinnville. About the 6-minute mark to go as Alola has the ball. He tries to drive. He kicks it out into the hands of Wilcutt. Wilcutt, he's on top of the circle and on the square of the Tiger. It's to Alola. Final catch, gets back. 3-point shot is up off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound taken by Atencio. He's going to get the thing moving. Here it goes to Bowman. Bowman's on transition. He carries the ball, and then we get a foul on the far side. Coach Dave Brown from Newberg jumped up, said, "Where's the?" As soon as he did that, the whistle was blown, and they are going to call Bowman with the carry. Bowman, though, doing really well in transition. It is 5-3 in favor of McMinnville. Here we go. Here on the near side, Wilcutt faked the shot, didn't take it. He's going to go, though, keep the dribble, guarded by Gabrud. He'll low on the far side. He tries to make the move with the left hand. He drives, scoops it in, pulls up from 10, puts up too hard, no good. Leaning down by Wilcutt. He's going to drive, and Gabrud is right on him. Back to Alola. He goes, pulls up, leap and leaner, up and in. And foot jumper there for Alola. And he ties the ball game at 5 with 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Spence over on the far side, right in front of the Tiger bench. Over to Gabrud. No one's guarding him, so he takes a 3, and he misses badly off the front of the rim. Wilcutt with the ball for Newberg. Going to call out 4. Right-hand dribble against Gabrud. And trying to run the offense. Almost stolen away. It is stolen away. Anderson gets it. He's going to go. He's going to hand it off. No, he's going to take it all the way. Scoop to the hoop. Puts it too high. Kicked off by Gabrud. Gabrud's going to get called for over the back. Thought he was going to be able to hand it off. It just went way too hard and went over the back. And they're going to give the ball back to Newberg with 4:36 to go in the quarter. It is tied up at 5. Now taking the ball very close, slowly down, is Alola. A little bit of pressure being applied. They're going to try to move it out here, and they finally do. And then they're scroll for the ball, and diving for is Atencio, but they're going to say timeout Newberg. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, and we are going to keep it right here. Lots of action, and people already getting into this game, and rightfully so, as it is tied up at 5. Both places have brought stuffed animals into the gym. On the right-hand side, I said on the baseline, the Newberg fans off to my right, they've got the big stuffed tiger, or excuse me, the big stuffed bear. The tiger is here, if you know it's Newberg High School, but they have an overstuffed bear that they're throwing in the audience and kind of doing some crowd surfing with the bear. On the other side, the McMinnville Grizzlies have their big stuffed tiger, not quite as big, but still trying to get the job done. Lots of action already on both sides of the ball, and also in the bleachers. 4:21 to go in the first quarter, tied up at 5 here on the near side, and the shot is by Sunquist. Off the front of the rim, tipped away, no good, rebound. Good there by Matt Springer. and gives Newberg the first lead of the ball game. 7-5 in favor of Newberg. Atencio just to go down low. Bad pass a little bit. Well, it's too easy. Tried to find Gabrud. Oh, just stuck his arm out there. Stole away the pass. Here's Sundquist. Sundquist is going to drive. He's going to stop. Gets it out. The shot is up there by Matt Freeman. Freeman gets it to go. And just like that, after the timeout, Newberg is on fire. It is 10-5 now. Atencio trying to slow it down. They're going to check in Matthew Long here. Didn't start this game tonight. Spence did instead. They go down to Bowman. He backs in. Puts it up. No good. Can't get it to go. Rebounded there by Sundquist. Awola, left-handed dribble. Going to try to drive. He goes across the dribble. Nice move. Puts it up. And he's going to draw the foul. And they're going to say it's on the drive before it can get up. It's going to go against Atencio. They're going to rebound, inbound right in front of us. And Sundquist is going to go from here on the near side over to the far side. And he's going to try to find somebody cutting in and doesn't see anybody yet. Finally kicks it out, and it's thrown away by Atencio. Atencio, right-hand dribble, gets off to Bowman. Bowman's going to go. He lost control of it. He wanted to go and jam it, and he loses it and tries it too hard. Misses the shot. Could not convert. Grizzlies trail by 5, 10-5. Left-hand dribble by Alola. Trying to find Sundquist. Sundquist trying to cut through. Nice screen. Alola doesn't take it, though. Backs it out. Gets it to the hands of Freeman. Freeman, right-hand dribble. He's going to slow it down. Almost lost control of it. Trying to find the cutter. He gets finally to Sundquist. Sundquist, right-hand dribble from the far side. Finding a little catch into the hands of Gelashmet. Gelashmet gets in the hands of Freeman. Freeman pulls up from 3. Gets it to go. Just like that, they have scored 8 points in a row to take the lead. It was tied up at 5. Now it's 13-5. It is in favor of Newberg. Matt Long goes and tries to dump it down underneath, and he can't get it as Matt Springer taps it away. Here comes Tigers. Freeman pulls up the long side. No good. Rebound taken by Spence. Spence gets into the hands of Atencio. Atencio, right-handed dribble. He's going to go between the legs now. He's going to go. He's going to pull up from about 15 and knock the back rim. No good. Sits around a wall with the rebound. The Grizzlies can't buy a bucket now. Here comes the pass to Freeman. He's going to pull up. May have dribbled. Pulls up from 12. Bingo. And the Grizzlies need a timeout, and they're going to get it. Freeman has come in, and he has scored 8 points. 10 straight points, though, for Newberg as they lead 15-5. We'll take the timeout as well. No, we're going to keep the timeout as it is a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. And just could not get it to go. It has been, what's McMinnville? All McMinnville for the first 5 points of the game. And then after that, it has been all Newberg. And they have put up 15 straight to make it 15-5. In case you missed it, before this game, the girls varsity played, and the Newberg Tigers over the McMinnville Grizzlies by a score of 51-36. So, in case you missed that, the Grizzlies had a tough ride on the girls' side as they lost to the Tigers. As we get ready to go, as Atencio brings it up after Long inbounds it to him. Long pops out. Tries to find Bowman, who's way out in three-point range. She's not going to take it. But he knows gets it on Long. He's backing in. Nice little move. Puts it up too high. Tipped around. Along with the rebound. No, it's going to be Freeman. And actually, that's going to be Wilcutt. Wilcutt gets it, and the Grizzlies cannot buy a bucket. Wilcutt's going to drive. He's going to hand it off. Thought about taking the shot with the last hit, but he shuffled the feet. Going to go the way of the Grizzlies over on the left-hand side of me with 1:29 to go in the quarter. Just to let you know, our next KLYC broadcast will be February 11th, so you can mark your calendar if you would like to join us for that, which, of course, we always love to have you join us here on AM 1260 KLYC McMinnville. As they bring in the ball now, Atencio gets it over to Gabrud. Over near the sideline, gets it out on top. Checking in is Cameron Fox. Over to Gabrud, pulls up from 3, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, and Wilcutt's fighting for it, along with Gelashmet. Gelashmet ends up with it. He's going to bring it up. Gelashmet brings over there to Wilcutt. Over to Freeman, left-handed pass on the near side. Gets into the hands of Isaac Ross. Ross gives it over the far side to Freeman. Freeman's trying to find an opening, couldn't get it. So Wilcutt back to Freeman. Gabrud on him. Freeman right-handed dribble. We've got a screen an illegal screen against Isaac Rouch. It is. And Rouch screened Brood really hard. And Gage kind of took offense to it, but they did call the foul. Just as Gage was trying to call for the foul. Down to 50 seconds left to go in the first quarter. It's 15-5. It has been all Newberg. Last about 4.5 minutes. Got Brooker back into the game for the first time for McMinnville. Fox with the ball now. We got pushing underneath. And we've got a push against Tyler DeLashman. And he's trying to plead his case down there. He's saying that he was held. And I don't think he's going to get his way. They didn't have all the Brooker. And it's going away. No, it's tipped away. But Long ends up with it right in front of Coach Dave Brown and the Newberg Tigers. Coach Willie Graham says, hey, let's slow it down. We're down by 10. One shot. Playing a little catch. The Grizzlies are Anderson, Gabrud. He's going to hold it, standing on the Tiger in midcourt. Down to 15 seconds now. Gabrud's not going to dribble it. Now he's going to dribble it. Going to make something happen here. We're down to 10 seconds. Right-handed dribble on the right-hand side. Gets it to Fox. Over to Anderson. Back over to Gabrud. He's going to try to get over the far side. The Fox pulls up from 19. Threw it up about 18 feet. Could not get it. And the buzzer sounds. Not a good first quarter for McMinnville as they trail Newberg by a score of 15-5 after one. Don't go away. We'll be back after this 1 minute timeout.
Golden Valley Restaurant and Brewery is celebrating 20 years of serving you the best times and locally produced food in Yamhill County. Golden Valley Restaurant and Brew Pub at 980 Northeast 4th Street in McMinnville is local, locally brewed refreshment, fresh local produce. Steak specials every Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Golden Valley Restaurant and Brew Pub opens daily at 11, open till 9 p.m. Sunday, and most weekdays open till 10 Friday and Saturday. And they say go McMinnville and Newberg High School. Back in Mac and here to stay. KLYC, McMinnville, Newberg.
As we come back here to Newberg High School, it's been all Newberg early in this ball game. We finished one quarter. It is 15-5 as McMinnville trails, and they have had only scoring by Vincent Bowman. He scored the first 5 points of the game for both teams, and it's been all Newberg after that. Just a reminder, our next KLYC game will be February 11th. It'll be against Tigers. 6:45 is the approximate tip-off. Of course, that is always fluctuates depending on the JV games. We'll have the Tiger McMinnville boys basketball on February 11th, our next game on KLYC. The shot is up by DeLashman. He misses it. It is blocked. DeLashman's calling for the foul, and Long is trying to bring it up with pressure by DeLashman. He's not going to get it. Finally gets it to Gabrud. Gabrud's going to slow it up. Over to Booker. Back out to Gabrud. Playing a little catch. Trying to run the offense. Spent. They got Bowman out of there now. Over to Anderson. Anderson trying to get it down low. He does. A nice little move there. Shot is up. No good. Brooke with the rebound. He gets it. He is tacked big time. And he is going to be shooting two. The foul is against Jacob Pendergraft, the junior. Just kind of wailed on Booker's arms and sending him to the free throw line. And with that, Coach Dave Brown is going to send in a couple of the taller guys. I believe Sundquist is going to come back in the game. And I believe Wolf may come back in. As Brooker's free throw hits every inch of that rim and then falls out. It is going to be Wolf and Sundquist. Bowman is going to come back in. Coach Graham's going to counter with that. Brooker's going to get this free throw. If he makes it, he'll have Bowman come in. Free throw is up and perfect. Brooker's going to have a seat. Sundquist is going to come in for McMinnville. He's the only other person to put a point in the board for McMinnville. It's been Bowman and Brooker. It's 15-6. Wilcutt brings it up here on the near side. Gets it into the hands of Pendergraft. Over to Freeman. Sundquist to Freeman. Throws up another three. This time it's a wild shot. No good. Ball is tipped around. Long ends up with it after the scrum. Here comes the Grizzlies. Over to Anderson. Down low. Finds Bowman. He goes. Throws up hard. Puts it up. No good. Freeman is going to get the foul. And going to the free throw line will be Bowman. As Bowman gets a kind of a shoulder into the chest as he walked by Matt Springer. And remember about football, Matt Springer, one of their offensive linemen, defensive lineman, the guy who does it all. Springer just got to say, hey, Vincent, good luck on those free throws, I think is what he meant to say. In and out, no good. Bowman has just struggled. He is 3 for 8 from the free throw, 3 for 7 from the free throw line. This is his 8th one right now. 3 for 8 from the free throw line. Cannot get it to go. It's 15-6 in favor of Newberg. 6:57 to go. Sundquist gets it stolen away by Long, and it's stolen away by Freeman. He's going to go. He's going to hand it off to, who is that, Springer, and tries to get it up. He can't get it, and he will take it underneath. He was not shooting as Freeman handed it off to Springer as he would have been blocked as he had 3 guys collapse on him, and it's going to send Sundquist inbound it on the far side. 6:50 to go. Sundquist inbounds it here in the side to Lowell. Pulls up from 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Long with the rebound. He heads off to Gabrud. Grizzlies need to make something happen. They're trailing by 9. Gabrud has it stolen away by Lowell. He's out of bounds. No call by the official. Now he finally does. He does call it a little bit late, but he does call it back to McMinnville. 6:38 to go. It is 15-6. Long inbounds it right in front of the cheerleaders, in front of the Newberg bench, or Newberg side. Gets over to Anderson. Out on top to Long. Long to Anderson, or to Spence. Over to Gabrud. To Spence. Just moving around. Anderson right in front of the Newberg bench. Cross pass to Spence. Gets it to Gabrud. Gabrud left-handed dribble. He's going to hand it off to Anderson. Just going to run their offense, try to find something probably down low. That's something going to be Bowman. He's going to try to post up against Springer. Nothing there. Just a matchup zone right now from Newberg. Spence is going to get it. Pull up from 3. In and out. No good. Long just tries to tap it in. No good. Freeman with the rebound. And they're going to call a foul. Cannot buy a bucket right now. McMinnville, they've only scored 1 point, and add this up, probably 8 minutes to play. Lots of smiles on the side of Newberg. Grizzly coach Graham's calling 1-1. He's saying, okay, defensively, you know what to do, and the Grizzlies respond with a yes, and here comes Wilcutt. He's going to hand it off to Kobe Lee. Puts it up and in just like that. Too easy for Newberg. Here comes Spence. Gets it to Long over on the far side. Anderson over to Gabrud. Gabrud down on the Long. Baseline goes down the Bowman. Puts it off the glass. No good. Gets to the rebound. Tips around. Goes out of bounds. Going to go the way of the Grizzlies. And Bowman just can't believe it. He can't even buy a bucket. Just struggling here tonight. 17-6, 5:33 to go. Atencio back in the game. He'll inbound it on the far side to our right side. Spence pulls up from 3. Good look, bingo. Nice job there by Drew Spence. First three-pointer of the night for McMinnville. Cuts the lead down to 8, 17-9. Here comes Wilcutt. It's to Lowell, who cuts on the far side, right in front of the Grizzly bench. Hands it off to Wolf. He puts it up and grams it down. Pretty much the ball kind of fell down as he grabbed onto the rim, and he gets to make it 19-9. This has been all Newberg here. It's the first couple minutes of the ball game. Here we go. The Spence, he's going to pull up for another 3. This time way off. Sundquist land in his hand. Air ball chance going to be screened by the Tiger fans. Tiger fans very excited as Lola drops it off to Wolf. Up and in. We have no answer. They call a timeout. They are going to talk about it. They trail 21-9 with 4:41 left to go in the second quarter. Don't go away. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout on KLYC.
Even the 100 miles per gallon Fusion Energy plug-in. So Tiger fans, whether you're looking for a car or a truck, See us at Newberg Ford, where we just work harder for you.
Whether it is your rustic cabin at the end of the road or your home with a $1 million view, Rent-A-Center in McMinnville has a price match guarantee on new furniture, appliances, home entertainment centers, TVs, and stereo systems. Your wish list can become reality, and your purchase is as simple with 3 easy ways to buy. You can buy it now with cash, you can buy it on 90 days, same as cash, or you can choose the easy payment options whereby you are already pre-approved and there are no credit checks. Rent-A-Center at 1370 Northeast Baker Street next to the Dollar Tree in McMinnville. It's easy for you to own. Enjoy Rent-A-Center.
As we come back here at Newberg High School, we've got a foul underneath pretty quickly. And let's see, they are going to call it on the big guy. Wolf gets his 3rd personal. I think it's the Grizzly game plan to get the big guys out of there. They've got 3 or 4 big guys, though, 6'6", 6'6", 6'7". And the Wolf is the one they're concentrating on. He does pick up his 3rd personal. That sends Bowman to the free throw line, and he makes his 4th free throw now. He's 4 for 9 from the charity stripe. He's going to get 1 more. Stops, rocks, and it drops. 4 for 10 now, or 5 for 10, I should say, for Vincent. It is 21-11. We're down to 4:15 and counting. Wolfcut's easy drive. This is here in the near side. The 3-point is off. No good. Off by Milroy. Hits around. Here comes Anderson with the rebound for the Grizzlies. He's going to go. He loses control off the foot of a Tiger, and it goes out of bounds. Anderson saying, wait a minute, I didn't have my foot. He's not going to get that call. It's going to go in on the far side, right near the Tiger bench. Coach Brown very happy about that. He's going to bring it out now for Newberg. Wilcutt, right-hand dribble, going to slow it down. Now he's going to try to go the other way. Crosses his dribble, goes down low, and gets into Springer. Springer loses control, gets back out to Wilcutt, puts up the 3 off the front of the end, no good. Rebound by Bowman. Gets it to Atencio. Atencio brings it up. Atencio, 6'3" point guard. You gotta love that height in Atencio. He gets it to Long. He's triple team. He kicks it out to Anderson. Over to Atencio. Skip pass over to Gabrud. And he's gonna hold it to Anderson. Thought about taking it from the top of the key. Down low to Long. Puts up a 10-footer. Up and good. Long gets his first bucket of the night. Sets the lead 21-13. 3:15 and counting. As Fox is going to check in for McMinnville. Next dead ball. Loa, nice move. Puts up the left hand. Gets it to go. Loa, nice move there for the Tigers. Puts the lead back to 10. Between the leg dribble, Atencio. Right-hand dribble. Slows it down. Over to Gabrud. Back to Atencio. Over to Anderson. Cross pass to Gabrud. Puts it off, and he gets just annihilated on the block by Milroy. Kicks it way out the other side. And the Newberg fans, which saw it right in front of them, are very happy. And Gabrud is going to have to just put his head down and take the ball out over right there where he got swatted away. He gets into Atencio. Atencio is guarded now by Austin Hammond. The seniors into the game for the first time. Milroy. He's also there defensively for Newberg. Atencio gets it there to Anderson, or Gabrud, back to Atencio. Thought about the 3, didn't take it to Fox. Fox goes to Long. Long posted it back out to Fox. He's going to do the right-hand dribble, loses control, then tries to hand it off to Bowman, and it goes out of bounds. Sundquist is saying, no, it should be Tiger ball. Coach Brown tries to argue that as well. It's going to be McMinnville basketball underneath their basket with 2:25 to go. 23-13. Atencio inbounds it, and it's tipped away. It goes right to the bench of the Tigers. It will be McMinnville ball. They're going to say it is tipped. There was some confusion. The officials decided to talk about it. They will bring it back and give it back to the Grizzlies. Right in front of the Newberg bench. Fox inbounds it to Atencio. Atencio to Gabrud, back to Atencio. They have a matchup zone, trying to make this Grizzly team to shoot. They're not going to do it. They go down low to Bowman. Bowman, he gets fouled. He loses it. No, he's going to get fouled. It's hard to tell. I'm on the very far side. And that action right there was pretty intense. Everybody was running around. They're going to say it is going to be a foul. Foul's going to go against Hammond. Hammond with the, they're going to call it on Rao. And Rao gets his second personal. And 6 for 11 now as Bowman gets the first free throw to go. Bowman's going to get one more. He stops, he rocks, and it goes. Actually, he gets both of them. He's now 7 for 13. 2:04 to go. Alou with the ball, trying to make something happen. Finally gets it here on the near side into the hands of Rao. Rao gets it to McElroy. Milroy. Milroy gets over to Freeman. Freeman trying to drive. He tried to pull up for three. It's a left-handed shot. No good. He gets it down to Rao. Rao cuts it out by the Tiger. Gets it back to Freeman, trying to run the offense for the Tigers. Freeman trying to direct traffic right out on top. Alou is trying to break on Long. He does. He moves. He kicks it out. Freeman had a shot. Didn't take it. He goes to Rao. Three-point shot. It's not a good shot, but it is rebound by Long. Grizzlies, good job defensively. Grizzly fans into it. Trailing by 8. McMinnville is with 1:20 to go. Atencio, right-handed dribble. Gets it over to Gabruz. They go to Long on the baseline. Back out to Atencio. Pulls up from 20. Off the front of the rim. No good. Tipped out of bounds. And back to McMinnville with the basketball, and Sundquist doesn't like that call either. Not sure of the relation. I'm guessing it's the son for Sundquist, Jacob Sundquist, his dad, Mark Sundquist, I believe, who used to coach for George Fox University until last year. As a little interesting here, as Lily Graham is stomping his feet trying to get somebody into the ball game. He does, and the shot is up and no good. Atencio down low. The big gets the rebound. Puts it up and in, and he draws the foul. Foul is going to go against Isaac Rao, his third personal. Spence is going to come out of the ball game for McMinnville. Fox is going to go in, and it's going to be a one-shot foul. The bucket was good there by Gabrud. It's his first bucket of the ball game. Free throw is up and good. He's got 3. Makes it a 23-18 lead. Grizzlies slowly trying to get back in this ball game, trailing by 5. Lowell's going to bring it up. A little bit of token full court pressure. Springer back into the game. He sets a big block out on Fox way out there. Lowell just kind of puts his head down, drives. Spence goes in, pushes everybody around, and he's going to get called with the push. And Springer is going to plead his case. He is not going to get it. Matt Springer, the 6'6" junior, is running down there happy and smiling, trying to shake it off. And, well, as I said, he's a great football player, and he is down low on the basketball court. They're going to call Springer for his first personal. All righty, 7 for 13 now for Bowman as he goes up, and he gets this one to go. 8 for 14. Bowman's going to have one more as Spence is going to come back in the ball game for Fox. 56 seconds left to go in the half. 23-19. Make it 23-20. Grizzlies cut the lead to 3. Hello is going to bring it up. Final catch there with Hammond. Pressure being applied. Hammond gets it. Tries to go down. Oh, stolen by Bowman. Bowman comes up with it big time to Long. Long is going to hand it off to Atencio. 40 seconds to go in the half. Coach Graham's calling out, hey, slow it down. Run the offense. We're down to 33. Taking his time off his field. Doing his normal, wiping his brow with the ball out on top there. No pressure being applied yet, so no 5-second call, even count being applied. We're down to 20. Coach Graham is 3 feet on the floor, telling exactly Atencio what to do. We're down to 13 now. Atencio is still with a right-hand dribble. Got a 2-3 matchup zone. Over the far side to Gabrud. Atencio over to Spence. Cross pass over to Gabrud. Too high. They go down with a Bowman. Backs in. He goes. He's hit. No foul by Springer. And the shot is up. No good. And then the quarter and the half is over as we have ended it and McMinnville has cut back into this game, and it's now Newberg 23, McMinnville 20. And what an interesting first half that was. The Grizzlies came out and really were very aggressive, going down low to the big man Bowman, backing him in, trying to make something happen. Could not get it to go, so then they go to the outside, couldn't make some outside shot, and that's when Newberg lit up, scored 15 straight points to make it a 5-0 game to a 15-5 game, and then really came out and held the Grizzlies until about the last 3 minutes of the half, and the Grizzlies have whittled this lead from 10 down to 3, and that's where we are at halftime. It's Newberg 23 and McMinnville 20. You're listening to the KLYC Game of the Week. We'll be back after this. 2 minutes. Time out.
At Ford, we're famous for trucks. Always have been, always will be. But guess what the best-selling car in the world is? The Ford Focus, and we have a great selection here at Newberg Ford. The Ford Fiesta is number 6 in the world. In fact, Ford builds innovative compacts like the 47-mile-per-gallon C-Max Hybrid, performance classics like Mustang, even the 100 miles per gallon Fusion Energy plug-in. So Tiger fans, whether you're looking for a car or a truck, see us at Newberg Ford, where we just work harder for you.
A message from Rosemary Davis, CEO of Willamette Valley Medical Center.
My goals for this next year is to make sure everyone has access to a physician, primary care or specialist, and then access to whatever care that physician and the individual feel that they need. Insured or not insured, we can take care of you. We have policies to help us do that.
Rosemary Davis, CEO of Willamette Valley Medical Center. The medical center is here to help. Golden Valley Restaurant and Brewery is celebrating 20 years of serving you the best times and locally produced food in Yamhill County. Golden Valley Restaurant and Brew Pub at 980 Northeast 4th Street in McMinnville is local, locally brewed refreshment, fresh local produce. Steak specials every Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Golden Valley Restaurant and Brew Pub opens daily at 11, open till 9 p.m. Sunday, and most weekdays open till 10 Friday and Saturday. And they say go McMinnville and Newberg High School.
All right, kids, let's hear it.
Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go.
The horse knows the way to carry the snow.
Winter weather can slow you down, but Les Schwab has the right tires to get you where you need to go safely. And with our best tire value promise, every tire we sell comes with lifetime protection and care. Les Schwab, doing the right thing since 1952.
As we come back into Newberg High School, our score is Newberg 23 and McMinnville 20. Robert Tressman back from the News Register, back on board here at halftime. Robert, I'm sitting here on this end. I saw a lot of the Newberg action. You saw a lot of the McMinnville action, which actually was pretty good to start the game. They tried to go to Bowman, and then somebody put that plexiglass over the rim. They couldn't get the ball through.
They did. Lots and lots of missed shots, layups, three-pointers. Just nothing was seemingly falling there for the first, really 12 minutes of the game. McMinnville just had a tough time. But you know what you got to do when you're not making your shots? You got to get to the free throw line, and that's exactly what McMinnville did. Vince Bowman has 10 points at this point, 1 field goal. He has had a deplorable shooting night, and he's still putting up double figures. So they're just finding a way right now, and that's what's keeping them in the ballgame.
You say a horrible shooting night. He's also had a pretty horrible shooting night from the free throw line. Really struggling there. He got better the last couple of trips down there, but really struggled at the charity stripe as well.
Yeah, it's true. The fact is, really nobody on the Grizzlies has been perfect. Vince is, 1 of 4, 2 of 3 of 6. He's missed about 4 free throws in this one. So, yeah, he has he has not been up to his usual level of competence from the charity stripe. But it's nice to see other people. Kyle Brooker got to the free throw line there. Gage Goobert has gotten to the free throw line. Guys are stepping up and trying to, at least diversify the offense a little bit. And it's worked out to this point. 320 is obviously not ideal, but boy, it could have been a lot worse there with the way they were shooting from the outside early on.
Yeah, I believe so. I think this Newberg team is going to say, hey, we're going to match up zone, we're going to pack it in. You want to shoot from the outside, by all means, go for it.
Yeah, Newberg should be feeling pretty confident. The biggest thing that I see from them is just the fact that they're turning the ball over and forcing some passes in the half court that really they shouldn't. if they could cut those out, this could be a 30-20 lead instead of a 23-20 lead. So yeah, Newberg has to be feeling really good with how their situation is, especially with the fact that they've gotten the crowd going a little bit, and that is really nice to see if you're Newberg.
Yeah, Newberg crowd, very vocal. Of course, the McMinnville crowd, vocal at times. They're always vocal, but of course, a little more vocal, at times when they should be. But for the most part, you've got to like the hustle this Newberg team has put on so far in this game. And when you've got two 6'6" guys and a 6'7", and one of those guys is Matt Springer, who can do it on the football field. And there's a reason people are looking at him at a different level. I mean, the guy can move, and he's doing it on the basketball field, doing it muscle-wise as well. He's put a hurt on a couple of guys out there. A huge pick against Gabrud, just to kind of send a message, I think, more than anything. And then he's really hammering Bowman when you've got Jacoby Wolf out with 3 fouls.
Yeah, Gabrud is certainly not quite himself. He doesn't quite have the explosiveness and the other special stuff that we've seen from him in the early part of the season. But yeah, Bowman and Springer, that has been a very nice matchup down low, and obviously Springer has gotten the best of Bowman sometimes, and Bowman's gotten to Springer a little bit. Anytime that Vince Bowman can draw a foul in this game, he's doing his team one heck of a service. And to this point, he's doing a pretty good job of that. Springer definitely has shut him down and made life a little tougher, but Vince has made Newberg focus on him just as much as really he should.
We'll talk about the second half and what both teams need to do. They want to come out with a victory, and Newberg doesn't have to do as much. They lead by a score of 23-20. We are at halftime. We're here from Newberg High School. Brian Erickson, Robert Hussman. Robert, of course, from the News Register. We'll talk more about that as well. So you come back after this 2-minute timeout.
Whether it's audio and video, home security, or automation systems, call Lewis Audio and Video of Newberg, a leader in home entertainment technology since 1981. Control it remotely? No problem, even on your iPhone. The staff of Lewis Audio and Video, experienced in business technology needs. Lewis Audio and Video, Highway 99W, across from the Shiloh Inn in Newberg. 503-538-1190. A message from Rosemary Davis, CEO of Willamette Valley Medical Center.
Those folks who don't have insurance, when you come to the hospital, I want you to know that immediately your bill is discounted 60%. And if you can validate an income level at 200% of the poverty level, we will write the whole bill off. If this is a tough time for you and you're needing health care, you can get health care. Don't not do that and make things perhaps worse.
Rosemary Davis, CEO of Willamette Valley Medical Center. The medical center is here to help.
What are you saving for? It's a good question because big dreams are financed by smart savings. And there is no better time to start saving than when you are young. That's why First Federal waives all service fees and minimum balance requirements for account holders under 18. So skip or run to First Federal because your big dreams of tomorrow really do start with saving today. Your friends at First Federal are ready to help you invest in your tomorrows. First Federal, we're here for you.
High School Sports is brought to you by Davison Auto Parts in McMinnville. High school athletes strive to be the best they can be, and so does Davison Auto Parts. Davison Auto Parts, 1717 North Baker Street in McMinnville, takes pride in providing customers with the best quality parts and personal service. As a Napa Auto Parts dealer, Davison Auto Parts has fast access to an inventory of more than 400,000 parts. Davison Auto Parts, Baker Street, McMinnville, a trusted partner in keeping your vehicle safe on the road.
As we come back here, still at halftime, a couple minutes before we start the second half. Brian Erickson, Robert Hussman, and Robert, News Register. A lot's going on. I haven't read my copy today. Got it out of the newspaper, the mailbox. So going to check that out. I'm sure something interesting in there today.
Absolutely. We spent Tuesday in Amity and Dayton. Cool. Big cross-county rivalry. Two big basketball games, both boys and girls. It was a pleasure to watch them both. We got a write-up on that. And also, I should mention, coming Tuesday, we'll have a little information on Willamina girls basketball and the seniors that have made them have such a spectacular run through the West Valley League. So we're giving our love to McMinnville, but the little West Valley League schools are doing quite a bit of goodness on the court this year.
They check that out, of course, and of course on newsregister.com.
Thank you, yes.
All right, a couple seconds before we have to get back into the action. What are your thoughts on the second half?
Well, for McMinnville, the wing guys have got to get a little bit better involved. Gage Gruber, Bryce Anderson, Drew Spence, they need to be cutting in, driving as much as they are shooting right now, because I think they may be getting a little bit predictable to this Newberg team. They know what Bowman brings, they know what the shooters bring, but they need to get a little bit more, they need to maintain that aggressiveness that they had early and keep driving in. For Newberg, really, they just got to be a little bit more crisp in terms of passing. They had so many good opportunities there in the first half. Looked like they were able to get the ball inside with some efficiency. Just keep that up, really. And if McMinnville does decide to press them, make sure you protect the ball in that regard, because otherwise, when Newberg's in the half court, they look like they're doing what they should be doing. So,
all right, Robert, thank you so much, and we'll see what happens.
Thank you, Brian.
All right, Robert has the news registers. We get ready and back to action here. Grizzlies going to have the ball first. They have it, and they go in. You got Spence, you got Gabrud, Atencio, Anderson, and Bowman, starting five for McMinnville. And they have the ball here in front of me as they try to go, and Atencio plays a little catch, getting into the hands of Gabrud. So Bowman pops out to Atencio, being very methodical. Gabrud's going to try to get it down low to Anderson. Can't get it. Kicks back out to Atencio. Spence right in front of the bench. Atencio playing a little catch. And now they're going to slow it down even more. Just kind of make sure they run their offense. Spence, Atencio gets it to Gabrud. Gabrud cross pass over the far side to Spence. Pulls it from three. Bingo! Ray Spence. The first bucket, he ties the game. That's his second three-pointer of the night. We are tied up at 23. 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. They go down low to Sundquist. Sundquist tries it up and in, and does a nice job, and he's laying it off the glass over Bowman. Sundquist gets his 5th point of the ball game. Atencio out on top. They're playing more of a kind of a box and one. As long as they're not matching up, they're just moving around and trying to set some screens out on top of the Bowman. Bowman's being pushed by Aloha, and still just pushing him. He smack him in the face. No call by the official. Atencio has the ball out on top to Spence. Cross-court pass to Gabrud. Tries to go down low to Anderson. He does. Can't get it. Out to Atencio. Pulled up from three. Didn't take it. To Gabrud on the far side. Back to Atencio. Over to Gabrud. Right in front of Coach Graham. Down low to Anderson. Kicks out to Atencio. Brought it out to three. He's not going to take it. Hands off to Spence. Back to Atencio. To Gabrud over on the far side. Trying to find Bowman open. Atencio gets it. Kind of a 2-3 matchup zone. Grizzlies have to shoot their way out of this one, it looks like. Atencio. Down to 6 minutes to go in the quarter. And now Atencio's going to pull it back up. Graham saying, hey, slow it down. To Spence. Spence is guarded by Aloha. Kicks it out to Gabrud. Gabrud's going to drive the right hand. Pulls up from 16 off the front of the end. No good. Spence gets it out into the hands of Bowman. Puts it up and in for McMinnville. Nice job there by Vince to stay with it. He's got, with that, 13 points in the game now. His 25 all. 5:35 and counting. Aloha on the far side. He's going to try to make it with the right hand on the baseline. Pulls it up, and Bowman blocks it into the hands of Spence. Here comes Atencio. Atencio, right-handed dribble. He's going to hold up, hand off to Spence. Thought about the three. Back to Atencio. Sundquist comes flying in to be on him defensively. Now he's going to walk it up. Atencio does. Getting on top of the square tiger at the center of the court. Anderson to Atencio. To Gabrud for three. Bingo! And Gabrud gives the Grizzlies their first lead in a long, long time. Gabrud has got 6. Grizzlies lead by 3 with 4:55 to go in the quarter. Throwing the ball down, wheel cut, trying to drive in, and he's going to pull it back out. He's Sundquist. Sundquist is driving on Anderson. He tries to cross the dribble, loses control of it, out of bounds, slaps his hands together, and he's going to be running the other way as the Grizzlies will have it on the far side. We're down to 4:43 to go in the third quarter. It's 28-25 in favor of McMinnville. Here on the near side is Spence. Spence guarded by a low over to Anderson. Anderson to Atencio. Pulls up from three and throws his fist in the air, and the Grizzlies lead by 6. Tanner, first point of the night. and he puts it down from 3. If he can get going from the 3-point line, it'll be good things for the McMinnville Grizzlies. Right now it is, as they lead by 6. With 4:18 left to go in the quarter. It's 31-25. We'll be back after this. 1 minute, and I'm out on KLYC.
Whether it is your rustic cabin at the end of the road or your home with a $1 million view, Rent-A-Center in McMinnville has a price match guarantee on new furniture, appliances, home entertainment centers, TVs, and stereo systems. Your wish list can become reality, and your purchase is as simple with 3 easy ways to buy. You can buy it now with cash, you can buy it on 90 days, same as cash, or you can choose the easy payment options whereby you are already pre-approved and there are no credit checks. Rent-A-Center at 1370 Northeast Baker Street next to the Dollar Tree in McMinnville. It's easy for you to own. Enjoy Rent-A-Center.
99W as it enters Newberg might as well be called Electric Avenue, because the 3 most exciting electric cars in America are right here at Newberg Ford. Focus Electric gets 110 mpge and goes nearly 80 miles on a single charge. C-Max Energy and the amazingly attractive Fusion Energy are both rated at 100 mpge and can drive unlimited ranges as 47-mile-per-gallon hybrids. So Tiger fans, stop wasting money at the pump and come see us today at Newberg Ford, where we just work harder for you.
As we come back, and Newberg goes right to the hoop, puts it up and in, the Grizzlies, and they cut the lead down to 4. As we come down the other side of the ball, Glashman is going to get called for a push. It's his second personal. He has been pushing all night. If you ask the Grizzlies, he gets called for one there, and it will be McMinnville basketball right underneath the bucket here with 3:55 to go in the third quarter. Grizzlies lead by 4, 31-27. Here they go down low. They get a bruise. Post it up, and Gage with a nice move. He now has 8, and the Grizzlies lead back to 6 with 3:44 and counting. Luka crosses the dribble. She's going to try to grow against Gabrud. Still Alola. I'll talk to Sundquist. Backing in. He goes into key, throws it up. Nice shot. No good, though. Tanner with the rebound for McMinnville. Here come the Grizzlies. Atencio, right-hand dribble. Now goes between the legs. He's going to move. Scoops to the hoop. He's fouled by Springer. No call. Tipped by Bowman. Tipped around. Out of bounds. And it's going to go the way of the Grizzlies. No, the Tigers are going to say he's out on McMinnville. Good hustle. Good look. Could not get it to go. And Sundquist is going to inbound it right in front of me down here on the far side of the court. Full court pressure being applied by McMinnville. Freeman's going to walk it up. No, he's going to get to Alola. Going to make him do the walking as they bring it up. 3:10 to go. Alola, left-handed drive, scoops to the hoop, gets it stripped, and Spence ends up with it. Good job defensively. Atensio's going to run the offense, looking both sides, trying to see where everyone's at. Back to Spence. He comes here on the near side. Back to Atencio on top of the Tiger. And trying to back down is Bowman. Backing in. He goes hard to the hoop. No foul. Gets no rebound. He's hacked. Puts it up in. Nice job there by Vince to stick with it and fought his way to get the 2 to make it 35-27 McMinnville. McMinnville playing much better in this third quarter. Freeman tries to drive on Gabrud. Can't get it. He's going to kick him back out to Wolf. The shot is up. No good. Tanner with a nice rebound. Flying through the air. Gets it to Spence. Spence might pull up for 3. He doesn't. He pulls down low to Bowman. Goes off, and the shot is up. And Aurora was all over Bowman. They're going to say no shot. He was mugged down there is what he was. And Bowman saying, oh, wait a minute. Doesn't know he can't get a break down there. He will be shooting, but he did get the bucket to go. That's where you heard the McMinnville fans getting very excited. But they are going to say it does not count. But Bowman's going to shoot too. He's going to come over to the official and try to talk to him. They're going to say it's underneath, is what I should say. So Atencion's going to inbound it right in front of me. Sundquist is going to guard him at 6'6". They get it a little too long. Over to Gabrud. Thought about the 3. He's going to take the guy out. He's going to drive. Skip through. Puts it up in. Springer trying to fall down. Doesn't get the call. Gabrud is on fire. And he has turned up his game. 10-point lead for McMinnville. Only 4 points in the quarter for Newberg. They go down low. Got up a wild shot. Is no good. Rebound taken by Fox, who's checked into the game. Gets it to Atencio. Grizzlies coming right at me. Behind the back dribble by Atencio. Going to slow it down. Gets it too long. to Fox. Here goes an alley-oop down low to Long. He holds up. He can't shoot it. Guarded by Sundquist. And then pulls it back out. Puts up from 5. No good. Sundquist with a long rebound. Good job there offensively. Couldn't get it to go. Freeman over to DeLashman. Pulls up from 3. Gets it to go. DeLashman his first point. The Brood not happy about something happened after the end of that shot. It is 37-30 now in favor of McMinnville. Long hands it off. Bowman pulls up from 10 on the baseline. Bingo! Benson Bowman gets it to go. Puts the lead back to 9. 39-30. Law comes out, goes off the Springer. Springer puts up the shot, no good. Kenner with the rebound, and he's going to come up hard with it. Sundquist's going to apply some pressure. Kenner has no problem with that. Hands it off to Long. Long thought about it. Back there at Cincio. They're going to run their offense, take some time off the clock. Gets it over to Gabrud, to Fox, to Atencio. He's going to try to drive, spins, travels, finally gets the call. It is going to be a travel and go the way of the Tigers. Looks like Sundquist and Alola are going to have a seat. Checking in for Newberg. Like Wilcutt's going to come back in, as well as Jacob Pendergraft. Down to 41 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's 39-30 McMinnville. Freeman, he's going to drive baseline, kick it out to Wilcutt. Wilcutt thought about the 3, but Fox jumps out on him. Goes over to the far side, Pendergraft back to Wilcutt. He's trying to go down low. We've got lots of pushing and fighting down low with Atencio and DeLashman going at it. And DeLashman's talking to Atencio down there. DeLashman went flying. They do call that on Atencio. It is his second personal. They get it on to Freeman. Freeman drives, shoots the hoop, hands it off to Springer, and it goes out of bounds, and it's going to go to the Tigers. Wolf is going to check back into the game for Springer. Springer's going to have a seat with 23 seconds to go. Tiger fans a little bit quiet off to my right. As Wilcutt's going to inbound it. They go down to Wolf. Puts it up and in. Way too easy. Wolf checks in. Just kind of lays it up. Down to 17 seconds to go. He now has 9. It's 39-32. McMinnville going for the last shot. Down to 10 seconds. Down to 8. Atencio looking at the clock. He's going to try to drive. He's going to go. He loses control. Gets the spin. Pulls up from 3. Off the second rim. No good. And Stein for the rebound is Wolf. And that'll end the third quarter of play. Well, McMinnville was trailing 23-21 at half. They came out, scored 19 points, and they now lead 39-32 here against the Newberg Tigers from Newberg High School. I'm Brian Erickson. Don't go away. You're listening to KLYC Game of the Week. We'll be back after this. 1 minute. Time out.
Golden Valley Restaurant and Brewery is celebrating 20 years of serving you the best times and locally produced food in Yamhill County. Golden Valley Restaurant and Brew Pub at 980 Northeast 4th Street in McMinnville is local. Locally brewed refreshment, fresh local produce, steak specials every Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Golden Valley Restaurant and Brew Pub opens daily at 11, open till 9 p.m. Sunday, and most weekdays open till 10 Friday and Saturday. And they say go McMinnville and Newberg High School.
Leave a message and I will call you back as soon as I can.
Hey honey, it's me. Listen, I kind of slid into a snowbank on the way home.
Looks like I'm gonna be a little bit late for dinner. Happy anniversary.
Winter weather can slow you down, but Les Schwab has the right tires to get you where you need to go safely. And with our best tire value promise, every tire we sell comes with lifetime protection and care. Les Schwab, doing the right thing since 1952.
As we go back to Newberg High School, the Tigers get the ball, and they actually turn it over right away and give it right back to the Grizzlies. Well, good job defensively for McMinnville. They have the ball, and they go down low. Booker's into the game. Hand it off to him. A give and go. Scoops to the hill. Puts it up off the glass and gets it. Go and a foul. Brooker with a big smile electrifies this crowd for the Grizzlies off to my left. What a play. Brooker, who hasn't played a lot of minutes here tonight, but he's been very important when Bowen was struggling. And Bowen giving him a little breather now, as Brooker now has 4 points for the Grizzlies and make the lead back to 10. 42, excuse me, 42-32. McMinnville. Go in regulation. 3-pointer, give it to go. You got to watch out for Freeman. If he can put him down, that's his third 3-pointer of the night. He's got 11. Here comes Gabrud over the Long. Long's going to try to go down low. Loses control of it, hands it off to DeLashman. He's going to go all the way. Scoop through, wild shot, no good. And it's taken down. Who is it? Wilcox with it. And Spence just pushes him down to the ground. Looks like he's going to be okay, but it is going to be a foul on Drew Spence. Only his first personal, and just like that, Coach Graham said, okay, need to bring in the big guy. Bowman's going to come in along with Anderson. Brooker's going to have his seat along with Long. 7:03 to go in the ball game, 42-35. Bringing it up down the right-hand side is Wilcutt, started by Gabrud. Switching dribble, switching hands, goes out over to Freeman. Spence comes way out on him. They go down to Wolf. Wolf's going to drive on Bowman. Goes, scoop it up. Block there was down low by Gabrud, but the rebound is taken there by DeLashman. Puts it up and in, and that was a huge play by Gabrud. Could not get it to go. Bowman's getting pushed around out there. He's not happy. And we got a foul right in here. Finally, the official calls it. Wolf is going to get his fourth personal, and Bowman was calling for it the whole time because Wolf is just pushing and pushing right in front of the official. And finally, Vincent got his way, but it took a long time. Coach Brown, he is not happy with it. Wolf is going to go, he's going to stay in the game. Now the officials are talking about the rough play down low with Bowman and Wolf. See what they're going to do. It is getting a little physical out there, 42-35. Big shots. Wolf is going to come out with 6:32 to go in the ball game. Atencio has played most of this ball game. He's going to inbound it just to the left underneath the basket near me. And he gets it out on top to Spence. Spence back to Atencio. Fakes the three. Doesn't take it. Started by DeLashman. Gets it down low to Gabrud. Gabrud is fouled by DeLashman. No call. Atencio pulls up a three off the sideline. No good. Rebound taken there by Pendergraft. Big possession here for Newberg. Loa has it, tries to go on against Atencio. Gets it to Freeman. Then to Pendergraft. Drew's on him. Drew almost pushes him down again. He doesn't get called though for a foul. DeLashman gets it. Hands off to Freeman. Go between the legs. Right hand dribble now. And he's a left-handed shooter. Tries to, he does get it to Sundquist. Wraps around Atencio. Sundquist pulls up a wild three. Not a good shot. Can't do that. And the McMinnville fans start doing the air ball chant. Down to 5:45 to go. It's 42-37. Grizzlies lead by 5. Spence gets it right in front of us. There's more pushing down there. No call. Atencio, the front of that one. Now Spence is playing a little push with the lower. Driving. Gabrud pulls it out. Falling down. And Spence, we got another push out here. And finally called by Aloha. And there it's just getting really physical. Aloha's it over to the other official and plead his case. So these officials have got to watch it because there is a lot of pushing down low and a lot of talking between these players. Aloha and Spence are talking. Now the officials are going to come over and talk to them. Finally coming over to talk to them and saying, hey guys, you got to knock it off. But it is getting very physical here from Newberg High School. Atencio gets the ball. He's going to try to inbound it. He's got to hurry up. He gets it to Spence over on the far side. And then hands off to Gabrud. 5:26 to go. Grizzlies a 5-point lead. Bowman out 3-point land. He's not going to take it. Started by Sundquist to Gabrud. Gabrud gets it to Anderson. Down low to Bowman. Bowman, he's fouled. He's no call by the official. Tipped away. And Glassman gets the ball. He's going to go. He's going to raise it up. And he puts it up in. Gets his fans going here from Newberg. Nice job by Glassman. And they're letting them play maybe a little too much now. Atencio comes across half court. He's going to call a timeout. We're going to take it as well. 4:58 left to go in the ball game. It's McMinnville 42, Newberg 39. You're listening to the KLYC Game of the Week. We'll be back after this. 1 minute. Time out.
Whether it's audio and video, home security, or automation systems,
enter password.
Call Lewis Audio and Video of Newberg, a leader in home entertainment technology since 1981. Control it remotely? No problem, even on your iPhone. The staff of Lewis Audio and Video, experienced in business technology needs. Lewis Audio and Video, Highway 99W across from the Shiloh Inn in Newberg. 503-538-1190. A message from Rosemary Davis, CEO of Willamette Valley Medical Center.
Those folks who don't have insurance, when you come to the hospital, I want you to know that immediately your bill is discounted 60%. And if you can validate an income level at 200% of the poverty level, we will write the whole bill off. If this is a tough time for you and you're needing health care, you can get health care. Don't not do that and make things perhaps worse.
Rosemary Davis, CEO of Willamette Valley Medical Center. The medical center is here to help.
As we come back to the McMinnville High School, we've got a barn burner here, as Newberg High School, I should say, as Newberg is playing and hosting the McMinnville Grizzlies as they come out, and Bowman gets the shot. He's fouled, and they're going to call a foul on Sundquist as the Grizzlies are right at the pocket, and they are going to pick up the foul, and Bowman is going to go to the free throw line to shoot two more. Sundquist can't believe it, and it has just been a crazy couple of minutes here as the Grizzlies are holding on to this three-point lead. Bowman's shot is no good. He's got to make those, as Wolf is going to come back into the game for Glashman, who's had a pretty good game. Glashman's going to go to the bench. Wolf has got 4 fouls. Remember, Wolf is at 6'7". He's been guarding Bowman. Nice. Another free throw, no good.
KLYC McMinnville.
Not happy with himself. Lead space to 3. 4:44 counting. Aloha over on the far side with Pendergraft. He gets in the hands of Freeman, throws up a wild 3, no good. Crosses body, not a good shot. Coach Brown doesn't like that. Grizzlies get the rebound. Kinsteel's calling up the play. Kinsteel over on the far side, gets it to Gabrud. To Anderson, pops out. Spence pulls up from 3, off the back of the rim, no good. Tipped out of bounds, it's going to go. Should be McMinnville ball, but the official missed it as... wow, not a good call by the official. As Bowen had it ripped out of his hands, and it goes out of bounds off Wolf, and the Grizzlies lose one there, but the Tigers have to do something with it. Zalola tries to make a little move out on top of the circle. Error to Freeman. Freeman guarded there by Gabrud. Trying to shake him loose. They go down low to Wolf. Wolf gets it, gets out of bounds, and they're going to go Newberg way. 3:56 to go in regulation. It is 42-39 McMinnville. Both of these, both sides have been pretty crazy here in the last couple of minutes for Newberg and McMinnville. Tipped away, Gabrud with the steal. Kinsteel comes up with it. Good job there by Gage. Kinsteel comes in the backcourt now. Grizzlies do lead by 3. We're down to 3:45. Kinsteel's directing traffic down low, and it's tipped out of bounds. Should be McMinnville ball. It is. Good, just making sure he got the official to make sure he called it the right way. They are collapsing now on Finn. He gets the ball. Coach Brown wants a timeout. He's going to get a timeout. With 3:42 left to go in the ball game. It is Newberg trailing to McMinnville here from Newberg High School by a score of 42-39. You're listening to KLYC McMinnville. Don't go away. We'll be back after this 1 minute timeout.
What are you saving for? It's a good question because big dreams are financed by smart savings. And there is no better time to start saving than when you are young. That's why First Federal waives all service fees and minimum balance requirements for account holders under 18. So skip or run to First Federal because your big dreams of tomorrow really do start with saving today. Your friends at First Federal are ready to help you invest in your tomorrows. First Federal, we're here for you.
High School Sports is brought to you by Davison Auto Parts in McMinnville. High school athletes strive to be the best they can be, and so does Davison Auto Parts. Davison Auto Parts, 1717 North Baker Street in McMinnville, takes pride in providing customers with the best quality parts and personal service. As a Napa Auto Parts dealer, Davison Auto Parts has fast access to an inventory of more than 400,000 parts. Davison Auto Parts, Baker Street, McMinnville, a trusted partner in keeping your vehicle safe on the road.
Let's go back into Newberg High School. Grizzlies have the ball. Spence is going to inbound it. Alola is going to guard him right in front of me. Here on the baseline, gets it to Anderson. Anderson trying to go to Bowman. Can't get it. He's going to drive the baseline himself. Has a hand off to Bowman a little too far. Bowman's getting. He's pushed. He's going to get out of the way. He's going to try to drive. Shoots loop. No good. Gets the rebound. He is fouled. Pushed by Alola. And it has been Bowman just trying to make things happen all by himself. And Alola, or excuse me, I think that was Tencio. It just came over to him and said, hey, we're here for you. Make sure you find us if you need to. As Bowman is going to be shooting 1-1 now. Grizzlies do lead by 3, 42-39. Then stop, then in and out real good. Sundquist kicks the ball. Nobody knew the 1-on-1. And Sundquist said, I guess I'll take it and we'll go. 3:25 and counting. Freeman gets it on top over to, who's that, Pendergraft. He's down to Ola, then the Wolf lays it up and in. Too easy. And Wolf gets the bucket. He looks like he's got 11 now in the ball game. We're down to 3:10 to go. It is 42-41, 1-point game. McMinnville in the lead. Atencio trying to direct traffic to Anderson. Anderson trying to make something happen. Nothing there. Still nothing there. He's going to hold on to it. He's got to get the dribble down. He does. It's Atencio. Atencio out on top of the key. Gets it to Bowman. He pops out in three-point land. Two Spence. Pulls up the three. Not a good shot. Rebound. Taken there by Freeman. Here come the Tigers. Tigers haven't had a lead for a long time. Freeman gets caught up in the air. Throws it away, and Bowman ends up with it underneath the bucket. We're down to 2:35 to go in regulation. 42-41. Atencio, left-handed dribble between the legs, down to the right hand. Coach Graham wants a timeout. He'll take the timeout, and we'll keep it. Oh, there'll be a full timeout. With 2:28 left to go in the ball game, we'll take it as well. We've got a great game from Newberg High School. Currently, it's McMinnville 42, Newberg 41. You're listening to the KLYC Game of the Week. We're back after this 1-minute break.
Whether it is your rustic cabin at the end of the road or your home with a $1 million view, Rent-A-Center in McMinnville has a price match guarantee on new furniture, appliances, home entertainment centers, TVs, and stereo systems. Your wish list can become reality, and your purchase is as simple with 3 easy ways to buy. You can buy it now with cash, you can buy it on 90 days, same as cash, or you can choose the easy payment options whereby you are already pre-approved and there are no credit checks. Rent-A-Center at 1370 Northeast Baker Street next to the Dollar Tree in McMinnville. It's easy for you to own. Enjoy Rent-A-Center.
When Tiger fans come to Newberg Ford, they're often amazed at how many pre-owned cars and trucks we have. Sometimes they'll even ask, how do you get so many? Well, over the last few years, we've had the good fortune of selling the most new Fords in our Oregon dealer group, which means we get a lot of trade-ins, virtually all makes in all price ranges, and since we know where they came from, we can sell them with confidence. So if you're a Tiger fan looking to save money by purchasing a quality used vehicle, come see us at Newberg Ford, where we just work harder for you.
Come back here at Newberg High School. Newberg gets the ball, goes up, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound taken there by the Tigers, and that's Pendergraft. Lola was on the far side. The Wilcox loses control of it and goes out of bounds. They tried to come back quickly in transition, just tried to make a cut too soon. Off his hands and his shoulder out of bounds. It is McMinnville basketball. Full court pressure being applied by Newberg. 2:10 and counting. DeBrude's going to break it over just barely. There may have been the trouble, no call there. DeBrude's going to pull it out to Atencio. And then we got a lot of pushing down low, and we're getting more pushing here. No call by the official. And we've got Bowman out here right in front of us. He's trying to go against the Lashman. They go down on the Garoud, puts it up too hard. No good, and we've got a foul just like that. It is going to go against Garoud. It looks like crazy pushing down low. And Bowman's getting pushed around by DeLashman. And Garoud's pushing around Pendergraft. And we're going to get Sundquist back into the game for DeLashman. And it's a little bit crazy when you have the taller guy go out and or come in for the offensive part of it. And DeLashman's going to go out. DeLashman is 6'2", doing a good job against Bowman. Just physicality anyway. Down to 140. Lowe's going to drive. He's got it stripped in midair and goes out of bounds. Good job there by Atencio coming from the backside and just stripping it and at least giving them a shot defensively. And it'll go back to the Tigers. Sundquist going to inbound it on the left-hand side. Gets it to Pendergraft. To Wilcutt. Down to 135. Grizzlies with a 1-point lead. Tigers with the ball. A little bit of not a good three-point shot. And it's rebounded there by Anderson. Anderson's going to get it to Hinsdale. He's going to walk it up. Really no pressure now. They're going to meet him at about the free wall. They're backing off on him. And DeBru's going to go. He's going to drive. Scoots it out. Puts it up. And he gets it to go! Nice play there by Gage DeBru. Gets the bucket. He's got 13. Quarterly a 3-point lead for the Grizzlies. Down to 105. Alone with the right-hand dribble. Trying to go against Hinsdale. Pushes it to the left. He's going to kick it out. He will touch for three. Up the back of the rim. No good. Spence with the rebound. He's fouled. No call. And now we've got a foul. We're going to get a push on the far side. And they're going to call it against Pendergraft. And Pendergraft is going to send the Grizzlies back to the free throw line, up by 3 with 54.9 to go in the contest. Spence, a very good foul free throw shooter. He's got 6 on the night. 2 3-pointers is what he's got. Fans from both sides getting a little anxious. Grizzlies fans are quiet. Tiger fans aren't. And Spence misses it. He's got no good. And we've got a lane violation against the Brood. And it will be no shot. Ball goes back to Newberg. Spence is going to come out. Fox is going to come in. 54.7 seconds to go in the ball game. Alola gets it. He's going to be guarded by Atencio. We're down to under 50. Grizzlies lead by 3. Tigers with the ball. Stripped away, but comes up by Pendergraft. And we've got a timeout called by Coach Brown and the Tigers with 46 seconds to go in the ball game. We'll keep it right here. What a contest we have here. Grizzlies lead by 3 over Tigers, and the Tigers have the ball. In case you missed it, we had a varsity girls game earlier here tonight as the Newberg Tigers were victorious over the McMinnville Grizzlies by a score of 51-36 in a game that was really pretty close until about the third quarter and the second half when the Newberg Tigers dominated that second half in the girls game, and that's why they came up with the big victory. Well, remind you, our next game will be February 11th. It'll be at home. The McMinnville boys will be hosting the Tigers. So you'll get to hear all that action here on AM 1260 KLYC. All righty, the Grizzlies come out. You've got the starters, except for Fox, who's in the game for Spence. On the other side, the Tigers are going to have Freeman, Wolf, Sunquist, Alola in there, and I believe that's Wilcutt. It is. 46 seconds to go. Alola's going to inbound it on the baseline on the far side. Going to hurry up. Gives it to Wolf. Gets it here to Wilcutt. Left-hand dribble going by Fox. Over to Freeman. Freeman's trying to direct traffic. Back to Wilcutt. Only one possession game, and we've got a foul out on top. It's going to be against Fox. It's not too bad. It is going to be the 9th team foul. Only 4 team fouls for Newberg, which could hurt them a little bit. They may want to send McMinnville the cherry stripe. And down the ball with Freeman. We're down to 30 seconds. Grizzlies lead by 3. Freeman's going to try to drive on Fox. Gets it to Wilcutt. Wilcutt's going to go, try to drive. They go on to Wolf. Puts up, misses the chance. Trying to cherry home, and he blew it. Ball with the rebound. Down to 16 seconds. The Bird kicks it off, and they've got a foul on the backcourt. Anderson trying to get these fans off from McMinnville. They're guided. Apencio is trying to get him as well. And that's going to send DeBru to the free throw line. Coach Brown's trying to call a timeout with 15.6 seconds to go here in the ball game. We'll take the timeout as well. Our score is 44-41. Tim's on the lead. You're listening to KLYC. Back after this 1-minute break.
Let's get a check on traffic with Rachel.
Thanks, Dan. It's a mess out there. This storm is making today's commute a real nightmare.
Cars are just slipping and sliding all over the world.
Winter weather can slow you down, but Les Schwab has the right tires to get you where you need to go safely. And with our best tire value promise, every tire we sell comes with lifetime protection and care. Les Schwab, doing the right thing since 1952.
Whether it's audio and video, home security, or automation systems.
Enter password.
Call Lewis Audio and Video of Newberg, a leader in home entertainment technology since 1981. Control it remotely? No problem, even on your iPhone. The staff of Lewis Audio and Video, experienced in business technology needs. Lewis Audio and Video, Highway 99W, across from the Shiloh Inn in Newberg, 503-538-1190.
Well, as we come back to Newberg High School, the tension is still very strong here. Grizzlies have not shot the foul shot very well tonight. Missed a lot of them. They are back to the free throw line. Gage Gabrud there to shoot. 1-1. Grizzlies lead by 3. Trying to try to make it a two-possession game with 15 seconds to go. And Gage gets it to go. Huge free throw right there. 45-41. He's got one more. Shot is up. Off the front rim, no good. Wolf gets the rebound, and we've got a reach-in foul. And it's going to go against Bowman. And let's see, they're going to under the basket here. Actually, the 15th foul for McMinnville. I think I read that wrong. If you switched them down there, it's only the 15th foul. Not a bad problem to have for McMinnville now. We've got the 7 seconds. Alola gets it, and Fox fouls them again. They're going to take these fouls. Smart play. Taking a couple seconds off each time. It's only the 16th foul. And here they go. They're going to come out there and try to do the same thing again. Sunquist has done it right in front of us. They get it here on the near side to Wilcutt. Wilcutt is going to go. He's going to try driving the sideline. Gets it out here on the near side, and they're going to say he's got a foul. It's going to go against Wolf, possibly. Let's see what the official calls. Oh, they're going to say out of bounds, and they're going to give the ball back to McMinnville with 5.7 seconds to go. They inbound it to Gabrud, and he is balled on the far side with 4.7 to go in the ball game. And the Grizzly fans are it's all over cheer right now. They are very excited. Bowman saying, get up, get around. He is very excited. Looks on over here to the radio guy. He is pumped. I don't think anybody wanted this game more than Vince did. Might want to get the headphones out in case Vince comes over here and starts doing the broadcast as well. The Bruins going to get 2 free throws. First one is good. And Bowman is very happy about that. The Bruins has come on big here in the second half. He's got one more. We're down to 4.7 seconds to get them both. Sunquist is going to inbound it. He gets it to Alola. 47-41, down to 6. He goes. The shot is up. No good. And the fans are going to go crazy here from McMinnville High School on the Newberg home court. They are going nuts celebrating here. The big victory, 47-41 over the Newberg Tigers. You would have thought they won a playoff game or something. Well, it's more important than a playoff game. It is the intra-county game against the Newberg Tigers. Our final is McMinnville 47 and Newberg 41. Goes our way. We've got the post-game show live from Newberg High School coming off after this 2-minute timeout.
A message from Rosemary Davis, CEO of Willamette Valley Medical Center.
Those folks who don't have insurance, when you come to the hospital, I want you to know that immediately your bill is discounted 60%. And if you can validate an income level at 200% of the poverty level, we will write the whole bill off. If this is a tough time for you and you're needing health care, you can get health care. Don't not do that and make things perhaps worse.
Rosemary Davis, CEO of Willamette Valley Medical Center. The medical center is here to help.
What are you saving for? It's a good question because big dreams are financed by smart savings. And there is no better time to start saving than when you are young. That's why First Federal waives all service fees and minimum balance requirements for account holders under 18. So skip or run to First Federal because your big dreams of tomorrow really do start with saving today. Your friends at First Federal are ready to help you invest in your tomorrows. First Federal, we're here for you.
High School Sports is brought to you by Davison Auto Parts in McMinnville. High school athletes strive to be the best they can be, and so does Davison Auto Parts. Davison Auto Parts, 1717 North Baker Street in McMinnville, takes pride in providing customers with the best quality parts and personal service. As a Napa Auto Parts dealer, Davison Auto Parts has fast access to an inventory of more than 400,000 parts. Davison Auto Parts, Baker Street, McMinnville, a trusted partner in keeping your vehicle safe on the road.
Well, we come back into Newberg High School. The Newberg band is still playing. Newberg fans not that happy, but the visiting team just down the road, our McMinnville Grizzlies, very happy with their big victory here tonight against the Newberg Tigers by a score of 47-41. It was a game where the Grizzlies really came out strong the first couple minutes, then struggled through the second quarter, most of that first quarter, all of the second quarter. They did whittle it down to 3 of the lead by the Tigers, but then they came back, held strong in the third quarter, and then it was all McMinnville really in the fourth quarter with a couple spurts by the Tigers. But what a great game for McMinnville as they come up with a victory and show that, really, they can really hold their own when a lot of people were saying, hey, this is a team that kind of collapses. They didn't collapse tonight. They came back strong and came up with a victory by a score of 47-41. Big nights tonight all around. Newberg, they were led by Matt Freeman. He had 3 big three-pointers. He ended up with 11 points on the night. In foul trouble all night long. He had 13 points on the night. Tyler DeLashman, who you've heard that name many times on the football field, only 5 points tonight, but defensively, he was a beast inside. Lots of pushing. He did a good job defensively and made things happen and really kept his team in there defensively. When Vincent Bowman was struggling, it's because DeLashman was on him, and that's the reason. He's only 6'2", gives up about 4 inches to Vincent. But you look at the other guys, the opponents for Newberg, they aren't as big. DeLashman, he's physical, he's got some muscle, and he held his own against Bowman and made him frustrated many, many times. For McMinnville, big night tonight. Vincent Bowman, of course. Vince had about 11 free throws. Unfortunately for Vince, he missed about 8 free throws tonight. Struggled from the charity stripe. Also, big night for Gage Gabrud. Really didn't do much in the first half, but he came out strong in the second half, and he is the reason that this Grizzly team really picked it up in the second half. Gage Gabrud with a big, big push for McMinnville. Atencio only had 3 points on the night, but he directed this offense all night long, did a great job. Atencio, he just does a great job of leading this offense and knowing where everybody should be playing. He had a big night. Brooker, on the other hand, 4 points tonight, played well physically in very limited minutes for McMinnville. But it all came together as the Grizzlies come up victorious, 47-41. I think I made a comment at the end of the game that the fans were celebrating like it was a playoff game or even something more important after that victory. And it is more important. It's the intra-county game against the Newberg Tigers. And the Grizzlies, well, the last time they'll play here for a while, being in the same league. They were in the same league for many, many, many years. Next year it's going to change. The last time they'll be here at Newberg while they are playing in the same league for at least 5 years. I want to thank Robert Hussman, who is helping us throughout the season, has done a great job and really helping us out and keeping us updated with the McMinnville Grizzlies, both boys and girls, here and also at the News Register. So thank you very much, Robert, for all your help. I want to thank all our sponsors also for helping us out throughout the season. Thank you very much for supporting Grizzly basketball and Tiger basketball here in AM 1260 KLYC. Back at Command Central, Dave Adams keeping us up and running. Thank you very much, Dave. Our final score, McMinnville 47 and Newberg 41. Our next game will be February 11th from McMinnville High School as the Grizzlies will host the Tigers. And we will have all the action here on AM 1260 KLYC on February 11th. I'm Brian Erickson saying good night, everybody.
Whether it is your rustic cabin at the end of the road or your home with a $1 million view, Rent-A-Center in McMinnville has a price match guarantee on new furniture, appliances, home entertainment centers, TVs, and stereo systems. Your wish list can become reality, and your purchase is as simple with 3 easy ways to buy. You can buy it now with cash, you can buy it on 90 days, same as cash, or you can choose the easy payment options whereby you are already pre-approved and there are no credit checks. Rent-A-Center at 1370 Northeast Baker Street next to the Dollar Tree in McMinnville. It's easy for you to own. Enjoy Rent-A-Center.
When Tiger fans come to Newberg Ford, they're often amazed at how many pre-owned cars and trucks we have. Sometimes they'll even ask, how do you get so many? Well, over the last few years, we've had the good fortune of selling the most new Fords in our Oregon dealer group, which means we get a lot of trade-ins, virtually all makes in all price ranges. And since we know where they came from, we can sell them with confidence. So if you're a Tiger fan looking to save money by purchasing a quality used vehicle, come see us at Newberg Ford, where we just work harder